we're getting into the ones that I think are definitely very possible. Here are our top 3. Number 3 is another Godzillasaur, another Godzilla. So Shikishima states in the film, if this is the same Godzilla I saw back then, and it can do this, then it's even bigger than before. Implying that there's a really big possibility in the Minus One universe that more than one Godzilla exists, that there's another one out there. And if one Godzilla exists on Odo Island and is a completely naturally occurring creature with a regenerative factor that can keep him alive all these years, why would he be the only one? Why would he be the only one left? That's a really big question that the movie doesn't answer. Of course, maybe it's just because I'm so blinded by the Godzilla Zero rumors that came out before Godzilla Minus One of a potential Godzilla versus Godzilla movie, but I think that theory makes the most sense. I also know I have a tendency to be known as the guy who predicts that there's going to be 2 Godzillas in every continuity, but sometimes I'm right. Like in the MonsterVerse, there was another Godzilla, Dagon, who was in the comic books, and no, they didn't retcon that. That's a whole legal issue I don't want to get into. And then also there was 2 Godzillas in Godzilla Planet of the Monsters. Look, all I'm saying is I think that that's a very likely possibility. I could very much see it being a second Godzilla, another Godzilla. Also because if you look at all those other monsters, which ones have the capability of leaving those scratches on Godzilla? Rodan for sure. He could fly in, he could scratch Godzilla up, and Godzilla could be able to defend himself fairly easily against a Rodan. Anguirus, if he's getting close enough to scratch up Godzilla, I feel like he could probably overpower an Odo Island version Godzilla, even if he's like the size of the Singular Point Anguirus, just because of how that Godzilla is not built for close combat. Another Godzilla, the 2 of them fighting each other, well, they'd be on an even playing field, so it could very much be a possibility.